I mean, you trained right through the session. You're obviously going to play.
Yeah, good to play. Assuming I feel good tomorrow, but I just had a light week last week. Had a bit of a sore knee. Had a cortisone injection behind the patella tendon in the bursa there. So I just had a bit of fluid in the knee, cleared it up, had a light week, and felt really good today. So I think that was maybe 8 or 9 Ks, so not too far off a game, and should be right to play Sunday.
Footy season's just around the corner. It's pretty exciting, isn't it, this time of year?
I can't wait. Game tonight, it'd be awesome just to turn the TV on and watch. So it's just a good feeling that it's back. Doesn't feel like it with the weather, but you know, that feeling of footy being close, training starts to become more game-like, and players get really excited. So can't wait.
Did the knee worry you at any stage, or when when it first started coming on?
It was more. It was bothering me in the gym. So I had a bit of pain doing some gym stuff. Wasn't bothering me on the field. We had a bit of a intra-club match a couple of weeks ago, and it was just nagging me a little bit. So we thought, rather sacrifice not playing AFLX or the scratch match against Collingwood, have a light week, and be good to play both JLTs, because that's probably a better prep for the season. So get 2 games in and feel good.
How strong do you think the side will be for the Ds in JLT1?
I don't think it'll be a full-strength side. I think there might be a few guys who have a little bit of a rest who've done the full pre-season. Not everyone. We're still waiting for a few rehab guys to come back, like Jack Viney and Melksham, Stevie May, Collard Ashney. Like those guys won't play this week. A few of them might be a chance for next week, but it won't be a full-strength side, no.
How much does the hunger still burn, obviously, from late last year? It was such a great year to take away from, but the last game obviously sits in your mind and probably drives you through this year.
Well, it's kind of... I was talking about this the other day with someone, that no matter what season we've had the year before, the year we won 2 games, the most exciting game of the year is the first scratch match you have against another team or intra-club. Like, you just miss it so much after having 5 months of training and running and not playing, that it's almost more exciting to play an intra-club match than it is a round 15, round 18 sort of game in the middle of the year, because you're just so excited for it. So that's no different this year. Obviously, we're hoping to have a better year than we did a few years ago when we weren't playing finals. So yeah, we're just looking to improve and take the next step, whatever that is.
Do the internal expectations run parallel to the external ones, which are quite high?
I think so. Like, we're expecting the best of ourselves, and to be better, which to be better means to be top 4. So improvement would be top 4, but we haven't said that we haven't got that written down as a goal or an expectation. But if you're expecting to improve, that's where we see ourselves.
Would you, I mean, I know the club hasn't said top 4, but would you put that as a bit of a personal goal on yourself? Because clubs like Hawthorn, every year this time of the year, they come out and say, yep, top 4 is a goal.
Well, I think if you're serious about winning, it's a reasonable expectation, because it has been done, and quite recently we've seen it happen, but history sort of shows top 4 sides are the ones who have a real chance at the end of the year. So yeah, that's not an unfair expectation externally. We haven't said it internally, but I think it's not unfair.
How confident are you can fill the void of Jesse Hogan, and how hard is that going to be, and who does play that role?
It'll be a different role, because Sam Wiedemann's probably the most likely replacement at this stage. Had a really good pre-season, but he's a different player to Jesse. My role might change a tiny bit, and Jesse, to sort of maximise what Jesse did, I can sort of fill that role a little bit higher up the ground at times, and then I can be a deeper forward, and Sam sort of can do both as well. So, but there's other guys who've had a really good pre-season, like Joel Smith's been outstanding. Now, he's not a key forward, he's not massive, but he's so athletic that he almost plays like one. So there's guys who've been doing the job. It won't look the same as last year, put it that way. Yeah.
On Braden Pruce as well, he was pretty impressive in the game against Collingwood. Can you see him, the 3 of you guys playing together, because you obviously do a bit of backup ruck as well, can he play in the same team as Max? That's
I think he definitely can. How it actually works, we don't like. So I didn't play in the scratch match, and so we had Sam as the main key forward, and Joel Smith as sort of a second forward, and Tim Smith as well. Sort of, he's like a half tall, half small as well sometimes. So
pretty well too, didn't
he? And he had a good game, and Braden had a really good game as well. So how that all fits in season remains to be seen. I think it can work. It may have a few kinks along the way and working through it. We went through that last year, where me, Max, and Jesse were jumping at the same ball a fair bit inside 50. So, but we worked on that a lot. We're working on it more this year. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but if it doesn't work, one of us won't be playing. So we'll do whatever works for the team. They'll pick it.
And the new rules, obviously, particularly for a forward, how's that going to be? It's going to be hopefully a lot more one-on-ones, and ball's going to come in pretty quickly from the centre break.
I think in theory, it's a great idea. We haven't actually seen it in practice. Like last week in our game, it didn't actually equate to anything. I think other teams have said the same thing. It hasn't equated to goals out of centre bounce. It's probably a 4-second window to get a chance before a number gets back anyway. So I reckon maybe at most it leads to a goal a game. The kick-ins from full-back, I think, is a bigger impact. And the 50-metre penalty rule, where you can sprint off a 50, is more likely to lead to scores, I reckon. So they'll all be interesting. I don't think any of them are groundbreaking. I reckon by mid-year we'll sort of forget about it.